Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So we're up and running. Ruben Dias, Gonçalo Inácio, João Cancelo to Bruno Fernandes. And it's Neves. It's a promising position. Rafael Leao. It's a good spell of possession, this. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kayembe. He is through here. João Neves. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Out for a throw. Kayembe. Distributed tidily.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet because neither attack has turned up.
Quality ball. And this is Bakambu. Bakambu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Opts for safety.
Democratic Republic of Congo definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Now it's Bakambu, and he's managed to get free. He slings it in, and he's cut it out. João Neves, pass somewhat off target. And he welcomes it in. And he... Wissa! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mukau, tidy with his distribution. Bakambu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bruno Fernandes. He's got away. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. Rafael Leao. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. That gets us going once more. So the first half brought no goals. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries one from range. The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Nicely weighted ball. Wissa takes a shot! And no mistake! Just as they wanted it! Just when they wanted it! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Bakambu! It's a promising position. And that's another throw. And that's definitely not his best. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, look at... And a shot! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Democratic Republic of Congo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbemba. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbemba getting this one clear. Now it's Pedro Neto. The muscular approach does pay off here. Wisa. Bakambu. Kalulu. Inacio calmly anticipates. Bruno Fernandes.
Portugal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Spread to the right. Kayembe. Diogo Costa claims comfortably.
Democratic Republic of Congo are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bakambu. Wisa with 2 goals already to his name. Looking for options for movement. Hangs one in. Oh, great header! And that is as much as we have time for. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Portugal have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's down to business here. João Cancelo. Now it's Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. And this is run. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. And one more try!
Portugal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Masuaku. Mukau. Bakambu. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Wissa. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. And Wissa! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Nice interception, well timed. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's well spotted. And that was nowhere near his best. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, strongly challenged there. Bakambu. And he's managed to get free. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's had a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. That's really well cleared. Gonçalo Inácio. And here's Neto. João Cancelo receives it in a wide position. Back in once more. Towering header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Kalulu. Now it's Bakambu. Just eases him off the ball. Vitinha. Now João Neves. Ronaldo is onto this. Oh, he's having a go! Perilously close. Masuaku. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, looking for the run. Bruno Fernandes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bakambu. Wisa. He's beaten the last man.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Diogo Costa claims it. Safe hands. João Cancelo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. Lovely feet. Kayembe. Can he spark a counter here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bakambu. João Cancelo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mukau. And it's Masuaku. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Wisa! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Wisa. He's in a great position here. And that's... And Wisa! Goal! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Democratic Republic of Congo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Cancelo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Elects to cross.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Might be... And the shot! And he's stuck it away! And they're threatening to fly away here! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Wisa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Democratic Republic of Congo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Kayembe. Democratic Republic of Congo have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And he's lost his man here. And he shoots! And there's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Mukau. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Now, what about a counter-attack? This looks promising. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Opts for safety. Kayembe. Spread to the right. Can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kayembe. Mukau. No, he's had it taken off him. And he was quick to react. João Neves. Mbemba cuts it out. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. And the finish! Oh, that could be pivotal! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Democratic Republic of Congo now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto is wide and looking to get onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back where it came from. Aimed beyond the defence. And a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Bakambu. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Vitinha. And here's Neto. Masuaku. Kayembe. And it's Masuaku. And that has been cut short. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cancelo. Looking for a decent chance! Kayembe. Mukau. Mbemba. Bruno Fernandes pinches it off him. Pedro Neto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Wissa, and he will shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. And that's going wide left. Now it's Bakambu. And here's the chance to counter. Vitinha. Bakambu. João Neves. For João Cancelo. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Spread it left. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. Right back in the game. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Portugal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Bakambu. He's got away. That is a brilliant interception. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. João Neves charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Rafael Leao. And it's Cancelo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked it up out wide. Bakambu! Goal! It's offside and that'll count for nothing.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pedro Neto. Good ball, good take. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Rafael Leao.
Oh, great
and
feat,
he is
that.
dashing away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Wissa, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mukau. Wissa. Chance here to counter. He's picked his way through. The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nuno Mendes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's straight offside. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bakambu. That's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Wissa. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. And Wissa! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Impressive jump. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Wissa is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Mbemba. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Forced to go back. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bakambu. Quick look at his watch and the referee whistles for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a key interception. Kalulu, Mbemba. And this is Ronaldo. Nice physical challenge. Kayembe. He's on it. Can he get away? Wissa with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bakambu. Excellent challenge there. Uncompromising. And here's Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's hoisted clear. João Neves. Now this could be a chance. Democratic Republic of Congo can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Not the most accurate pass. Nicked it back promptly. Wisa. Kayembe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a throw in. And he's been shifted off it. Rafael Leao. Tries to play it through. Pedro Neto receives it in a good position here. Could move up a gear here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Masuaku in with the challenge. And Portugal can counter-attack here. That's destined for the flank. Now there's a fine ball. And the cross comes in. And that is well cleared. Still they trail and time is ticking away. Masuaku. Kayembe. Mukau. Democratic Republic of Congo couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Vitinha, and it's Neves. Rafael Leao, looking for options for movement. João Neves! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pedro Neto goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Inacio concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mukau.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Mbemba gets across to intercept that. Kayembe. Now it's Bakambu. Now that looks a decent ball. Bruno Fernandes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cristiano Ronaldo, currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And he cuts out the supply. Rafael Leao. Kayembe. Democratic Republic of Congo are looking to break at pace. Just about up to the hour now. And Mbemba. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Wisa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
Bruno Fernandes deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Masuaku. Kayembe. And this is Bakambu. Masuaku. Oh, good spread. Aimed beyond the defence. Played. Oh, he's rising! He will be livid with himself. Nuno Mendes. Pass somewhat off target. Twanzebe. Masuaku. Look at the space here. Hangs one in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Vitinha. So what can they make of this? And he's only too happy to take that back. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Wisa. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's on it. Can he get away? He's shooting! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rafael Leao knocks it into space. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for the run. He has a look up. Well read. And the danger is of... Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. It's a goal. And they're back in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in a great position here. And that was very necessary. Vitinha. And it's Neves. Played out to the left flank.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Wisa.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Twanzebe simply refused to be outdone there. Mukau. Bakambu. Kalulu. Great vision. Bakambu wants to run onto this. Good read, needed to be. João Neves to Bruno Fernandes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's quick to return it. And it's Vitinha. Looking to play him in. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Gets a good foot in there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mukau. Masuaku.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rafael Leao. Masuaku. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Pedro Neto. Oh, some astute defending there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Wisa. Nicely weighted ball. And Wisa! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
How many? Just how many? So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Rafael Leao. Twanzebe. Mukau engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. He's found a way through. Shoots! And how did he not put that away?
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And he can clear it away. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mendes in acres of space out wide. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. João Cancelo does really well to win the ball there. Kalulu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Masuaku. Wisa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
João Cancelo. Here's Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. And he's picked out the run. Twanzebe clears without hesitation. Nuno Mendes. Chance! This their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Kayembe. Can he get on the end of this? And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nuno Mendes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely spread. And the return pass. Vitinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mukau. And that is a little undercooked. Wisa. And this is Bakambu. Kalulu. threads one in. Wisa. And he's got away from him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, important interception. Kayembe. Wisa. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Democratic Republic of Congo. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's charged, surely! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Democratic Republic of Congo, clearly now in lead preservation mode. And here's Bruno Fernandes. That has been slung wide. Oh, right place, right time. Kayembe. And it's Masuaku. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mukau. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now João Neves. Vitinha. This is a promising build-up. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. 2 minutes to be added on. Ruben Dias gets on his bike and on the move. Kayembe. And it's Masuaku. Kayembe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Twanzebe does well not to be outdone there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that will be it. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. So we're up and running. Rafael Leao. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Wissa. Can he spark a counter here? Mendes cuts out the pass. Gonçalo Inácio. João Cancelo. And it's Cancelo. João Neves. That's a good ball out wide. Pedro Neto gets into a good position. He chance! Masuaku. Kayembe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Distributed tidily. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. Not the most convincing of passes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kayembe. He's picked his way through. It's a promising position. Delivers with whip. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Mukau. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mbemba. Kalulu. Bakambu. João Cancelo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Rafael Leao. And he's straight offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He has found the way through. Wissa. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Pedro Neto. For Masuaku. Now that looks a decent ball. Mukau. And he's got away from him. Bruno Fernandes. Chance here to counter. And it's Cancelo. Now João Neves. Goes looking wide. And here's Rafael Leao. There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. This time, surely! It's hit the upright.
Portugal definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Portugal breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bruno Fernandes. Bakambu. And now the breakaway. Can he latch on to this? And a chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
Looking for the run. Pedro Neto. Oh, what a ball! He's had a shot! It's wide, but not by very much.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Kayembe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Good chance here! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Masuaku. Now it's Pedro Neto. Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Democratic Republic of Congo always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great ball, and he's in here! Masuaku. Wisa.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That's a pretty loose pass. Wisa is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Neto. Pressure coming in from all directions. And that has put paid to that. Masuaku. João Neves. Tries to play. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
João Cancelo thinks about the shot. Masuaku. Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's a nicely shaped ball. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. They've played it short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Knocks it into space. Rafael Leao gets into a good position. Cristiano Ronaldo! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Kayembe. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Not the most accurate pass. Now Gonçalo Inácio. Wissa.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pedro Neto is onto it in a flash. Now it's Bakambu. Great vision. He's found space here. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Bruno Fernandes looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And that has been cleared. Christian shot a goal! A whisker away from making it 4.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Portugal have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And it's Mendes. Very nearly half an hour gone here. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes takes a shot! And a neat finish! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
João Neves, Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, João Cancelo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Masuaku. Wissa. Can he get on the end of this? Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. Kayembe. João Neves. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Ronaldo with a beautifully timed run.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Kalulu. Mbemba. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Masuaku. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Bakambu. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bakambu.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And here's Bakambu. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And goes for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Bakambu. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, good take and great chance! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Portugal are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ball's gone out of play. Kalulu. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedro Neto. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to pass it through. João Cancelo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Vitinha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's through here. He's got away. And a shot. And yes, it's there. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Masuaku. Mukau. Twanzebe. Kayembe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Masuaku. Wisa, a header! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That has ended up in no man's land. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get rid. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Masuaku. Ruben Dias. Vitinha. João Cancelo. And here's Bruno Fernandes. That's very neat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's come loose. Bruno Fernandes! And that's past the post.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Kalulu. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's managed to get free. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Neves. It's run loose here. Pedro Neto touches it back. And he's quick to return it. He's having a pop! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, denied at the last.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Towering header! Brought out the best in the keeper. And that brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Portugal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Portugal have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. We're on the move again. Twanzebe. Kalulu. Wisa. He's found a way through. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Vitinha. And it's Neves. Here's Rafael Leao. Mendes picks it up out wide. Big chance, corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? No way through there. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Look at the space here. Pings in a chance. And it's in. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Rafael Leao looking understandably energised after his goal. And the finish! And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Wisa. Masuaku. Democratic Republic of Congo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. Pass somewhat off target. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Democratic Republic of Congo still making a fight of this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Rafael Leao, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position, and that has left him in a heap. Masuaku, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Bakambu. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vitinha played out to the left flank.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rafael Leao. And that's really well manoeuvred. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater.
Shot, surely! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rafael Leao. Masuaku. And here's the chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely feet. And he was alert to it. Vitinha spread it left. Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Twanzebe gets it clear. No, he's had it taken off him. Kayembe. And it's Masuaku. Wisa. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's going wide left. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! And he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has been slung wide. Now, can they get him away? Bakambu providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, tries a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Showing great feet there. Oh, played right into his path. A lot of space ahead of him. It's how to play, and it is a goal kick. Oh, what's he done? Chance for a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Just about up to the hour now. He shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, crossbar! And that comes to nothing.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And he's had it nicked away. Turns back here, probably the best option. Kayembe. Quality ball. He's in a great position here. He's going for goal! Pedro Neto. Now João Neves. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. That's good play. And he shoots! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
They're up to 5 corners now. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has been cut short. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's wide.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Kayembe. João Neves. Masuaku. Wisa. Kayembe. Threads one in. Ruben Dias. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kayembe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gonçalo Inácio. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Masuaku, who does have an assist to his name. Kayembe. Taken back almost at once. Twanzebe. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Bakambu.
Oh, really well played.
Wisa. Bakambu. Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! And no mistake. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that has not gone well. Masuaku. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's been given away. Oh, Rafael Leao! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he skips past his man. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. João Neves, spread out to the left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, good spread. Looking to play him in. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through.
That was lovely, that.
And that's an errant pass. João Neves. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Masuaku. It's a threatening ball. And the shot! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Cleared away. Wisa. That is a great pick out. No, that's been intercepted. Gonçalo Inácio. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Plays a sharp little ball here. Masuaku. João Neves. Oh, that was vital. Mbemba can get it clear. Wisa. Kayembe. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. And they've got a throw. Mendes concedes a free kick for that. Twanzebe. Vitinha powering forward here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now then, the ball's come loose. Space for him to turn and look. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has to go back here. Shapes to shoot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Pedro Neto! Kayembe. Well, they've got it again. Rafael Leao gets into a good position. Kayembe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the finish!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
They get a throw in. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. João Neves. And he's intervened well there. Masuaku. That is good alertness. Vitinha. Wisa. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's destined for the flank. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the through ball. Chance! And that is faded wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Kalulu. Bakambu. He has found the way through. Pinches it off him. João Neves. Here's Rafael Leao. And here's Rafael Leao. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's nice. This looks promising. Delivered in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Wisa.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice bit of trickery. And he's lost his man here. Shot could be on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just 5 minutes remaining now. João Neves. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! No, that's just wide. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. This is a promising build-up. And he was quick to react. Twanzebe. Kalulu. Now it's Bakambu. And he's been shifted off it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Bakambu. Oh, shooting chance! No, it's wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mukau. Kalulu. Now it's Bakambu. Good ball, good take. He's got away. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. João Cancelo. And this is Ronaldo. Wisa. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Rafael Leao. João Neves. That's put paid to the danger.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Big chance! He's put his foot right through that one. Vitinha. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gets a good foot in there. Wisa. Played out to the left flank. And this is Bakambu. He's picked his way through. Lovely. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And there's a goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And now he has two. Democratic Republic of Congo get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Twanzebe. And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Bruno Fernandes walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.